Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 159 of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. This question was sent by Monty, and he asks about organ sight reading master course. He writes, Vidas, towards the end of days 5, 6 and 7 of week 1, a second voice sneaks in. Is this meant to be added to the right hand playing up to that point? Or does the left hand participate? Thanks. This course should culminate in something like the award of a master's degree in counting. Ausra, this is the course based on Art of Fugue by Bach. I remember creating this course a number of years ago with the hope to help people to enhance their sight reading skills, especially in early sight reading skills. So, of course, this is a very simple solution, right? If the course is structured that you have all the fugues or counterpoints specifically for one hand, then for another hand, I think Monty should play just with the right hand in that case, right?
Yes, I think so.
Because this just adding one additional note for the left hand doesn't make sense at this point.
That's true.
Because later in a few weeks, when two-voice texture will come in, maybe then he will need to use both hands.
Yes, that's true, but with the Art of Fugue I have heard quite a few performances on actually organ and on harpsichord as well. So in terms of which hand needs to play what, it's questionable. It's a good question for discussions, because you would do maybe one way if you are playing it on the organ, and another way if you are playing it on the harpsichord. What do you think about it?
You are right, because with the organ you could add the pedal line.
Sure, and I think those who perform the Art of Fugue on the organ definitely play it with the pedal.
But not every fugue is done with the pedals. It's not possible to play, let's say, those canons for two voices with pedals, I think.
Yes, because I don't think you would have enough, space in the pedal board.
It goes too high. In general, Ausra, is it a good exercise to try to sight read one line at a time of such polyphonic pieces from Art of Fugue?
Yes, I think it's a good way.
I made this course a little bit easier than I practiced it myself, because originally I practiced Art of Fugue with the intent of mastering clef reading, not only sight reading, because originally it's written in 4 different clefs. Soprano clef for the soprano voice, alto clef for the alto voice, and the tenor clef for the tenor voice, and the bass clef for the bass voice. The bass clef is sort of the most familiar for everybody, right? And there is no treble clef here, right? So
yes.
Instead of playing with the treble clef, originally it was written for the soprano clef. We have to remind how does it read, right?
Yes, soprano clef is on the first bottom line of the staff.
Which note?
In the treble clef it would be E on that line, but soprano clef always marks the C note.
On the first line?
Yes, on the bottom line.
Okay, and the second voice, alto clef, he has also C clef, but on the middle line, on the third line.
Yes.
What about the tenor line?
Tenor line is on the fourth
The
line.
C note is on the fourth.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, that's right. Because in general, all these clefs, we always mark the note C of the first octave.
Mhm. Do you think that people would have practiced this course more eagerly using original C clefs or with simple today's treble and bass clef combination?
Well, knowing how my students at school doesn't like to sing the solfege exercises from the C clefs, and those have only two voices, I believe that only few would love to practice them from those different clefs.
Too few.
Yes, too few probably.
Too few people are like me.
Well, it's hard for your brain. Not everybody could comprehend it.
Not too many people are as crazy as myself.
That's true.
So, with our blog of Secrets of Organ Training and these podcasts, do we try to help people become as crazy as we are or not?
I don't know what you mean by it, but
A little bit more similar to us or not?
probably yes. But it's good to sight read sometimes from the clefs. Not too much probably, but because we still have editions and use them, such as Eastern German edition of Peters, which has published lots of works by J.S. Bach and Buxtehude and other German meisters, and it has in some parts that you have treble clef and bass clef, but sometimes the C clefs appear.
Mm-hmm.
Not for a long time, maybe for like 2 lines or 4 lines. And it means if you want to play from that edition, you have to read C clefs, because it wouldn't just make sense for you, I don't know, to write down those parts, to transpose them to like treble and bass clef.
It's like driving a car with stick shift and automatic shift, right?
Yes.
Automatic shift is easier. You have just the gas pedal and the brake pedal. But with stick shift, you have to think about the clutch and about the manipulating with your right hand the gear. You see, not everyone prefers to do that extra work today, right?
Yes, especially in the United States.
But guess what kind of cars do racers drive in let's say marathon drive, car races? Of course, not automatic but manual shift.
Yes, you can do more with that car, especially in extreme situations.
So guys, if you are satisfied with your, current level of sight reading ability, then reading treble clef and bass clef only is surely enough, right, Osha?
Yes.
But if you ever want to, go beyond that and advance to the unknown realm of something that was done in the past, or some things that people with lots of experience do today, it doesn't hurt trying and practicing other clefs. Maybe take one clef and do sight reading for 1 month in that clef. That would help.
Yes, that's true. Find some music written for alto, for example, because alto instrument plays from the alto clef.
Or you could transpose, because reading clefs, it's an exercise in transposition.
That's
basically.
true, yes.
If you take any kind of melody which is written in the treble clef and pretend it is in the bass clef, right? You could play it with your left hand and play it 2 octaves and a 6 below. So basically it transposes up and a third interval, right?
Yes.
So you know two clefs very well now, treble clef and the bass clef. If you pretend it's not a treble clef, but let's say soprano clef, you can do the same with your right hand, right? And you just simply transpose to another key. So that's what I did also, and you could do that too. That's why it's beneficial. It also helps for improvisation, because then in your mind you transpose the themes in various keys simply by changing clefs.
Yes, and some actually solfege systems use that movable DAW, so-called. And that we kids from the beginning, from very early age, learn how to transpose and how to change keys very quickly.
Yes. So our organ sight reading master course is not the only way to improve your sight reading. Of course, you could just as well take any collection of music that you like and simply open it and practice one piece a day, and in 9 months you will improve a lot, right, Osha?
Yes.
But what I did, which you will not find anywhere else, is that I transposed those fugues from the art of fugue to various keys, not only from the original key of D minor,
yes.
but to various keys with ascending number of accidentals, so that you could sight read in all the keys. In minor keys, of course, not in major keys.
Sure.
Right? And then, as a supplement of this course, as a bonus material, I think we have 7 additional weeks of legato romantic organ sight reading based on the chorale preludes by Max Reger. So it's also beneficial to expand your sight reading into romantic legato style. Thank you guys. This was Vidas.
And Osha.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.